Money doesn't grow on trees, but it does take quite a lot of it to afford one. Some premium tree varieties can cost into the tens of millions of NT dollars, and though it might sound unreasonable to lay people, for tree collectors, the sky-high prices are more than justified. Trees can take decades to grow and mature, and acquire a characteristic and unique look that can only be achieved through painstaking care from generations of horticulturists. In our weekly feature, we go take a look at some of the priciest trees in Taiwan.
We are at One Park Taipei, one of the top 3 luxury apartment complexes in Taipei. One unit here can cost upward of 400 million NT. Residents enjoy high privacy, so not just anybody can go in for a look. But the 2 rows of trees lining the pavement outside are available for all to admire. They're 11U plum pines, which reportedly cost more than 10 million NT. Noble trees like these are works of art in the eyes of collectors, who see them as rare and precious treasures.
因为树代表环境，环境代表公司，代表人。
Trees represent our environment, which represents the company and its people. When you step in through the main gate, you see the sacred fig and the crepe myrtle to the left. In spring, they are even more beautiful than cherry blossoms.
Zhou Wansun is in the semiconductor industry as the head of a listed company that recently unveiled key AI component technology with great prospects. The headquarters we're visiting are not yet complete, but already beloved trees lend a zen-like calm to the garden.
走到这边又可以看到我这棵黑松有五根了。
When you get here, you can see a Japanese black pine, which splits into 5, symbolizing 5 different blessings. The tree is more than 100 years old. It had to be nurtured since it was a sapling and gradually adjusted to achieve this shape. When you're buying a tree with a shape like this that takes so long to achieve, you are buying a piece of history.
Centenary trees have experienced the passing of time and carry the memories of the land. Tree lovers are drawn by the unique aesthetic of each tree, from their ancient history to their rare features.
所以它365天都给你展现它这么美好的叫做精神。
The beautiful spirit of the tree is on show every single day of the year. They are perennial. I went to an IBM factory in Canada. It was snowing heavily, but the trees stood firm. It was a reflection of the spirit of the company.
Zhou may be a man of science and technology, but he gets particularly philosophical when it comes to trees. His yew plum pines, crepe myrtles, and Japanese black pines are highly valued species by collectors. Fine trees like these are rare, and as in some cases, money can't buy them. We're now in Beidou, a locality in Zhanghua known for its flowers and seedlings. Here is a secret garden, 15 hectares big, owned by a landscaping company. There's lush greenery, towering trees, blossoming flowers, and even swans swimming in the pond. It's as idyllic as it gets. In total, the garden has more than 3,800 trees, many of which are rare exemplars in the garden owner's collection.
目前来讲，镇园之宝大概现在前面看到这一棵，目前在研究。
The crown jewel of the garden is this tree here. It is the biggest one in our garden. There are very few places growing such large Taiwan junipers. They are hard to come by.
The largest juniper in Taiwan is a priceless possession for the garden. Buyers from overseas have previously made offers in the tens of thousands of dollars, but none were able to take it away.
这3棵是台湾黑松早期阳明山种的。
These 3 are Taiwanese black pines, which were planted in Yangmingshan a long time ago, some 100 years ago. They are older than the cypresses. Their curves are so beautiful.
The sturdy cypresses and the beautiful black pines have been carefully selected and grown to show a unique character seasoned by the passing of time. Besides the large trees, the garden has also a selection of bonsais, each with its own charm and beauty. One of them is this bitter orange tree, a prized possession for the garden.
它从小苗开始培养，
对，
但是它小苗培养的话，你看它的树身，不像一般的那种素材，
对，
它有它的架构在，它根盘，然后干身，它干身不是。
It was cultivated from a seedling, and you can see the structure of the trunk, and the root system here isn't like your typical tree. It's irregular, with rises and dips. These kinds of trees are rare in Taiwan, where most grow straight and without curves as beautiful as this.
These bonsai trees grown from seedlings have been carefully shaped and pruned by horticulturists to achieve a unique appearance. But just because they are little doesn't mean they are young. This bonsai is more than 6 decades old.
它树没有很大，但是你蹲下来看，它有大树相，那个就是形小向大。
The tree itself isn't very big, but if you crouch and look up and take a look, it has the presence of a large tree. Though it's small, it has the dignity of a large tree. Bonsai trees have to be well proportioned. Their structure and branches have to be nurtured carefully to convey a sense of time.
Small but mighty, that's what bonsai appreciators say the art is all about. The tiny trees are as grand as their typically sized counterparts, allowing viewers to appreciate their majesty up close. The grooves on the tree carry decades of stories, which further deepen their aesthetic.
传世人说这些树的理念就是说，不是只有树形漂亮，而且还要老，还要第一重点还要唯一。
Our approach to collecting trees is not just to value their beauty. They also have to be old, and they have to be unique. That's very important, and that's also what makes it so difficult. We have an 8-hectare area near the high-speed rail station that can be visited with an appointment. Just make a reservation with us and we will let you in to admire the trees.
Age, rarity, and uniqueness are the tenets of tree collectors. Though few people can afford to splurge on a tree, just seeing the trees up close in public or private gardens is an experience like no other.